Niche is a specialized segment of the market for a particular kind of product or service. Every creator has a niche, and inside that niche, there is freedom to explore different types of video content.
What will you do without freedom?
Reality TV or headline reaction shows, that's one type. Accountability content, that's yet another. Long-form video podcasts, that's a third. How-to content, very practical, step-by-step, that's fourth. Recommendations or reviews of platforms and services. These are all types of video content that are getting major results right now, but there is a catch. And I want to break it all down for you in the full video. All right. 5 types of video content that are getting major results right now. Let's start with number 1, reality or headline reaction shows. Yeah. Some of you are already...
No, please, no. Let's not go there.
I'm telling you, plug back in.
Okay, I guess I can do that.
Even if you do not want to do reaction-based shows or reaction-based content because you feel like what am I gonna react to? In my niche, I'm doing underwater basket weaving. Here's the truth. The concept, the secret sauce, the magic behind this type of content isn't so much that they're following a reality show that's wildly popular. What they're doing is they're riding the trend wave, right? So you've got to contextualize it for your own niche, for your own space, for your own value proposition. What would be the trend? What are those headlines? Figure out what's the hot topics of the day. Create something that is reactionary, something that adds your own voice to it. Content based on maybe, let's say, the latest episode of a show that looks at headlines. These happen to be time sensitive, but they have wild results and the reach is exponential.
That's good.
And if you can figure out ways to contextualize it into your own voice, to put your secret sauce on it so people can say, this is Kirk's way, you will now create demand every single time that particular thing drops. Here's an example. Whenever StreamYard drops a new feature, I drop a new video. That's reaction-based content.
Ding, 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 bingo, guys.
And every time I drop a new video based on the new feature, it has wild results because I'm staying in step with the content that's being put out, staying in step with my audience. You can take it and extrapolate it out for any type of content or niche that you find yourself in. I hope that that's meaningful for you because that's just number 1.
There's more coming.
All right, so number 2, content centered around accountability. I had the privilege of working with a coaching client who is walking through a whole challenge process. I'm not gonna go into the specifics of it, but the idea is his content is centered around a daily check-in. So 3 days a week, 3 evenings a week, he has this check-in that he does with this particular growing audience. The check-in is the live show. The check-in is the content. And because people see it as their form of accountability, they can't miss it. So it's part of their daily routine. And because it's part of his daily routine, it's growing exponentially. So you can take this for diet. You can look at this for fitness, business growth, parenting, relationships, literally any types of self-improvement. But here's the catch. I always tell you that there's a clincher. You have to take the people on a journey with you.
Ready for lunch.
This particular instance, this person is growing this particular habit for themselves, and he's just bringing everybody along for the ride. Worked with another lady who is launching a business, and she's just basically walking people through the process. Every video, hers is not live, every video is content based on what she's doing now. Others are following along, not only for her to be accountable, but for them to be accountable. And then secondly, they're learning the steps of what they may face, what they may encounter should they want to go down the same path as well. Shows centered around accountability have wild results right now, and it's something that you should definitely be looking into for your content. That's number 2. Number 3, long form video podcasts. I know you know this is all the rage right now, and a lot of them seem to be kind of like celebrity based, and folks are like, well, how do I break into that market? But here's the truth. They're not just celebrity based. They're based on lived experiences. They're based on hot button issues. They're based on taboo topics. So it's not so much hinged on the fact that a celebrity is on the show, but if you're talking about something that you have lived yourself, you can infuse in your content your own personal experiences that no one else has, that no one else can tell because it's your story.
Everyone's experiences are valuable.
Especially if that experience includes something that's a hot button issue. Yes, you're gonna ride that trend wave as well. Yes, you're gonna touch on those things that are not often talked about, those taboo topics that we don't usually get to hear people share. Marry those things up with your lived experience, hot button and taboo. If you can marry that up, you can talk for an hour or more about that particular thing. And people, I'm telling you, I'm looking at the data, that type of long form video content is having wild results. People are watching longer content. And so we just want to ride that trend wave, add your voice, be your authentic self, because they came to hear you. They came to hear you.
We came to see you.
Long form video podcast, definitely something that you should be looking into. That's number 3. Number 4 is life skills-based how-to content with a mix of personal story. There's a whole mouthful in that first line right there. How to tie a tie, how to change the oil, showcase the step-by-step process for people to accomplish a particular task. Those examples may not fit with your niche, but you have some processes in your niche that are step-by-step. Things that you are sharing with people how to do that are step-by-step. A lot of times we put out content that is more conceptual, theoretical, but what if you did some content that was literally, let me share my screen and go step-by-step. I'm smiling right now because many of you know me for this kind of content. And I'm telling you, I've looked at the data, there's so many replays, and I can always look and see where were people scrubbing back to in my content, in my how-to videos, and I can tell, okay, that's a part that's unclear. That's a part that I need to hone in on a little bit more. Maybe I need to do even yet another video. But those are things that you can utilize, that you can capitalize on and gain those results. And I'll say this, not just that there'll be many replays, but you want to keep it inside your niche and follow up with a live stream. More on that later. So that's number 4, life skills based how-to content with a mix of your personal story. Never forget the personal story with those. In fact, personal story is the key ingredient for this 5th and final type of content that is really having wild results right now, and that is gear or platform recommendations and reviews. Oh my word, let me tell you, the e-commerce folks have figured it out. Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, Home Depot, B&H, it doesn't matter. They have figured it out. Adding a personal voice makes a world of difference to a marketing campaign. That's why your inbox is full. That's why folks are messaging you, trying to get their content in your show or in your videos so that you can talk about it to your audience.
Yeah, why is that?
Because adding a personal voice, somebody's lived experience with a particular device or product or service, platform, whatever it might be, that is the game changer. That is the cheat code, as they say. Couch your reviews and recommendations in your personal story. I always ask people to do the 7 questions. What were you trying to solve, right? Take the viewer on a journey through the problem solution cycle, which this product, service, or platform resolved. When you take them through that cycle, this is a foolproof way to not only help them make a decision, but it is a foolproof way to have brands knocking down your door, but also gain very good results with your video content on these platforms. Listen, every one of these types of video content that are having ridiculous, crazy, phenomenal results right now can be followed up with a live show. Did I say that right? They can be followed up with a live show to give your viewers and new community members, because you're gonna get them, an opportunity to ask questions in real time. So many creators haven't included live streams into their strategy, and they're leaving benefits on the table. In fact, in this video right here, I share 3 benefits creators are missing by not going live, plus a few extras. Click right here to watch right now, and I'll see you over there.